Ann Olaf again. I'm coming on for Healing Your Anxious Addicted Mind. I'm going to turn the light on so you guys can see me a little better, brighten me up a little. Yay, right? I just got up from a nap. Even my stepson, who called me just a minute ago, he's like, "Hey, did you just get up? You sound like you just got up." Wow, I'm going to have to take a drink and shake off the nap, right? So just hoping some of you are coming on. I've been on a gem water kick lately. I've loved this little book. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about gem water, how to prepare and use gems in your water. Oh, yeah. Going to go down and over with the book. Yay. Now, you know, the month of October is opal, right? So I thought I'd be a little funny on the play. Look at this opal light. Pyramid, right? I love little pyramids. You know where these are good to use in your home is for feng shui. You put them in the corners of your home and they strengthen them spiritually. You can put prayer and intention that only good energy enter that corner of your home. You know, you're also not supposed to put toilets in the corner of your home. That's not good energy. And guess what the owner of this home did? She put toilets in the corners of the home. So what I've done is put little shelves above the toilet and put little crystals and just put an intention for that energy to be beautiful only that enters that corner, even though, right? Well, have to make you laugh a little bit. Now, I want to read what the opalite crystal says. Mineralogy, rock containing opal. Opal is the amorphous and a secondary stone. Indications for the opalite: they help sociability, friendliness, helps remove fear of physical contact. Whoa, how powerful could that be? Um, Improves contact with one's environment and other people, encourages detoxification and elimination, purifies the connective tissues, intestines, and mucous membranes, strengthens the lungs' capacity to absorb oxygen, helps with damage caused by smoking. How many people could use this gem water, right? Preparations, all methods are acceptable, but you don't boil the water. A strongly effective gem water. So I really have to remember this as a strong use for people that smoke. Um, if you can see the opalite pyramid, I'm going to bring it in a little closer to the camera. It's just a beautiful, you can see yellow tints within it, bluish, clear tints. That's really what opalite looks like. And wow, many people have done damage to their lungs by smoking. I didn't know how appropriate that stone would be. Oh, hi, Dory Kofer. I know. I took a nap today and I was having trouble waking up. You know that, Dory? Isn't that awful? Even my stepson who called said, "Did I wake you?" And I'm like, wow, I do have to wake up a little bit and drink some water. I wanted to be really sharp for the cards today. And I thought, you know, I haven't been getting enough rest, so I'm going to try to get some real rest here before I do the cards. I'm going to post a picture of this, but a friend sent this to me. Like I'm already getting in the Halloween mood. Happy Halloween, Dory. I thought you would appreciate that. So I'm going to draw a card from the Golden Wisdom deck for the weekly group reading. And then I'll definitely do a reading for you, Dory. Oh, I'm going to use all the cards. Wow. So look at this card, Field of Dreams. Look at that being in the field. Wow. Powerful, connected to nature, beautiful. And that we have a whole body of dreams is what I'm feeling, that she's tapping into her dreams and really living them. Now let's see what the card truly says, right? Because sometimes I energetically feel one thing, but really they're kind of telling you another thing. So, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu, Laotsu, Don't be discouraged by recent setbacks, for you are where you need to be right now. Surrounded by a field of dreams, you will soon achieve all that your heart desires. With a little more patience, your dream becomes reality. With an open heart and mind, your life is filled with love. With a loving attitude, you shall enjoy each day. You know, I have been working, trying not to effort it as much, but trying to really love each day and each moment, being guided by my impulses more instead of what I have to do. I'm finding that if you live in a now moment, you're not looking back, you're not looking forward too much, you're just enjoying each moment and following your impulses. That's really powerful. You know, like today, I felt more tired. I really did lay down and take the nap. Be grateful for your life and the many blessings you're about to receive, for this will lead you to greater joy and abundance. Focus on all that is beautiful in your life and everything will fall into place. Focus on, I just said that. Beyond your thoughts, there is a knowing that embraces all knowledge, and within this knowing, you will discover the true beauty of life and realize that yours is a field of dreams. Affirmation. I think they're very powerful. I achieve all my heart desires. I create all through love. Life is a field of dreams full of endless possibility. Very short card, but very powerful today. Just kind of waiting for maybe a few more. Hello, Maria. Hi, Jen. Oh, it's been a while. Yes, it has. Hi, Heather. I'm just going to go down the row. I'm going to do some angel cards. I'm also going to do the John Holland cards. You know, usually I have all my cards out and ready. I'm just moving at a slower pace today, girls. I hope you understand. And then I'm going to get my angel cards out. I do appreciate your patience. Thank you for coming on. Put each book with each deck. Now, I don't know why, Dory, but these angel cards have really been powerful for you lately. And I'm also going to do the Golden Wisdom Path cards for you today. I hope that you guys will take time to go back over the opalite water. That is really good for detoxifying your body and your lungs. Whoa. So let me tune into your energy, Dory. I always feel the moon behind you. Now they're telling me the word elven, that you really need to connect into the fairy realm more. Even though it's Halloween and sometimes they try to put a negativity on the little people, the fairy people are wanting to really come with you with your doing these moon things to kind of uplift you and support you. They ask that you pick a favorite fairy picture from somewhere and really bring it into that circle of light. Whoa. The number is 7 today. So going a little deeper here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. Now this I don't see a lot in my card draw. So I'll draw another angel behind this one, Cassiel. Now, Cassiel talks about the dark night of the soul and how you have to kind of go down a little bit to come back up out of your life to really be more positive. You know what I'm seeing on her? Look at this cross story. This is even though she's going through a lot, look at that cross across her heart. That to me speaks to faith and strength right across the heart. So, dark night of the soul. Light is consciousness. It reflects a waking world to us so that we can experience its reflection, interpreting and making sense of it so we can walk more effectively in this world. When the world around us begins to change, our conscious minds cannot always make sense of the new information, as the old interpretations and meanings don't apply. I think that's really pertinent into what's going on with today's world. When we enter new territory, the mind needs to release old ideas, illusions, and patterns at the same time to expand and integrate a new level of consciousness. The inner and outer changes that occur provoke these shifts in consciousness are usually shocking, sometimes overwhelming. The mind leaves the safety, clarity, comfort, and warmth of the day and must journey into the unconscious realm of the night. Here we experience the breakdown of our previous reality and begin to experience a new truth emerging from within. Now, there's something about this new truth sentence that really resonates with me about you. Keep building your current life, but also know there might be some more deeper new truths that are going to come through in your life. Now let's read what Cassiel is about here. Her name. Before we can move to the next stage in our lives, there needs to be clearing out of the old. Cassiel, the angels of tears and solitude, is the ruler of the planet Saturn and teaches us about the dual nature of life, about reconciling opposites. Astrologically, everyone goes through a period known as a Saturn return, occurring roughly every 29 years, which is a speeded up time of karmic examination and rapid clearing. This is commonly a hard time where people are forced into what is known as the dark night of the soul, where they have no choice but to be face to face with all their karmic lessons. Cassiel can provide the much important stillness that you need to go within and examine your life so that you may come out the other end changed forever. Oh, wow, and move on. So I'm going to look at the next angel, and I'll look at this when you really go deeper and examine some parts of your life that you need to. The joy angel, and that is Ramaela. I can't say the words. Ram-E-L-A, Ramela. So see the light around this being. Look at her beautiful blue wings of peace. I think that's amazing reading. Let's go on to the Wisdom of the Golden Path cards for you, because I was drawn to put a little more energy into this story. You're here every week, loving and supporting me. I know this. I'm thankful. Very thankful for your friendship. Now they're saying on these cards the number 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I think it goes right along with the other card, questioning your beliefs. Now look at this angel. There's a little darkness too with this angel. Wow. Dark wings. There's intricate, and I don't know if you can see that tattooing. And this is weird, but I think there's a tattoo coming up in your life that you're considering. And I think I take this as go ahead, right? So questioning your beliefs. I think it's more important to read a little bit about this, but also to read the affirmations. Something has caused you to falter, and it seems like things are getting too difficult. You start to examine and question your beliefs, and perhaps they are the source of the problem. Look at your beliefs objectively. Affirmations. I replace all negative beliefs with new loving beliefs. I let go of the fear that no longer serves a purpose in my life. My heart and my mind are open to new ideas and new experiences. Now, I know there's a spiritual community in Florida, in Cassadaga, and I don't know why I'm being guided to tell you to look for a workshop there that would help you to go deeper on your spiritual journey. Cassadaga. Whoa. Now, let's see here. Let's go back. I have to kind of go back and forth. Heather White. Yes. Yes. Amazing tree. I agree. And Jen, oh, hello, Martha. I'm just going to have to go back and forth so I don't miss any of you. Now, I don't know why, and sometimes we haven't had the best of luck with the John Holland cards, Heather, but you know, they're what's telling me is needed to be today for you. So I'll do an angel card also for you. Heather, they're saying 5. Oh my gosh. Now I think this is a beautiful card. Now look at the spirit behind this being. Spiritual strength. I think it says everything right in that. I want to look at the card behind. Don't allow any mental conflict don't get in your head about this. Maybe go with Dory if you can to Cassadaga to do more spiritual things. And I think this is you and Dory, right? Drawn together in spirit, working together down there in a more spiritual way together. Whoa, know that this is like Go, girl. Go, both of you, right? Now, let's do an angel card reading for you. Saying 3. Prayer. Archangel Sandalphon. Now, this is one of the men of the world that went straight to heaven. Elijah and Sandalphon were mortal men that went straight to heaven and became angels in that moment, in a twinkling, as soon as they passed. So that is a strength of the human spirit, a living the life of a spiritual person so deeply that God blessed them. Wow. So look at the prayer position. This is an important position for you. I also wish you to imagine the star above your head, the connection to heaven when you are praying. You know, every prayer that we pray, Heather, is answered, just sometimes not in the way that we think it should be. Now, there's another thing about angels in heaven that a lot of people don't know. There are like different compartments of angels that help us, cherubs and seraphims, and different levels. But there's also kind of like angel departments, you know, like the worker angels that help you when you're in like extreme trouble right in a minute. You know, the miracle angels, the earth angels, they look like human beings and they walk and they help you when the car has been hit to survive the accident. But there's also a thank you department in heaven. And you know what is the quietest, most unused area? You know, every prayer is answered. Well, not every prayer is thanked for. And I'm being guided to tell you this story to guide you that when things come through, make sure that you offer the deepest prayer of thanks from your heart and watch more angelic blessings just roll into your life. Now let's read a little bit about Archangel Sandalphon, okay? This is very important. I know I kind of got off on a storytelling bent, but thought it was very important for you, Heather. Sometimes it takes me a minute to find their names and what they mean. And Sandalphon, which means brother, is the angel in charge of delivering and answering prayers. Once a mortal man, Sandalphon was the prophet Elijah and is the twin brother of the archangel Metatron. Known as one of the tallest angels in heaven, Archangel Sandalphon's main role is to guide who carries your prayers to God. Whoa. So, like I told you, I guess he was the prophet Elijah. Maybe that's why in my memory I was really remembering that. Now I'm going to read. They're telling me for some reason the whole prayer thing, and it might be long a little bit here. Prayer is the ultimate form of communication with a higher consciousness, be it Jesus, Mary, angels, or Buddha, the universe, life, or any other aspect of the divine. When we pray, we automatically open our crown chakra, which is the center or space that connects us to God. We become aware of our divine nature, right? And the unconditional universal love that exists for us. Prayer is an extremely powerful tool for invoking healing, wisdom, love, and support for ourselves. When we connect to nature, we connect to a universal aspect of ourselves. Instinct, feeling, intuition, and the life, death, rebirth cycles of nature is also a thing we connect with. The individual self is lost in a vast sea of the universal, and we become a link in the chain of existence at one with all of nature. So, really pointing that you need to spend more time in nature than you are doing to kind of recharge, reconnect with your spirit. Prayer is also a way of offering love and respect to the divine. It may be a way of acknowledging, honoring, and appreciating the divine. The more you honor the relationship, the more it will offer to your life. Whoa. The more you honor the relationship, the more it will offer to your life. Whatever we nourish will grow. If you make the divine your mother, father, and best friend, you will experience an immense amount of love, synchronicity, and support from the divine every day. There is a great opportunity available for you now in the form of prayer. This is a time for recognizing the universal love and support that is available to you all the time. All you have to do is acknowledge and connect to it. Now, there should be an affirmation with this prayer thing that I really want to read to you. I don't know. Oh, affirmations are in the other deck. I'm just trying too hard. But I hope that really spoke to you, the angelic part of it, because I think there's so many more blessings in your life to be had when you really use the vehicle of prayer. Now, Maria Edwards, one of my favorite neighbors. Oh my gosh, I consider you one of my favorite people in this neighborhood. Now let's see what cards would help you the best. They pointed to the angel cards, so let's do those. Now, I'm trying to think of how many children you have. I think you have 3. They're saying use the amount of children she has, and I do think you're a mother of 3 children as the number today. Now, this is a unique angel, Time and Micah. And look at the teardrop over her third eye. I'm being guided to send you energy to your third eye through this crystal. This is a lavender quartz. This is green opal. I'm using a lot of opal this month. This is October. And this is aquamarine. So here we go, Maria. I used Mother Mary just to kind of give you an upload. Now let's talk about the time, right, in your Ask an Angel book. And this is Micah. Micah, the angel of time and plans, can help you with acquiring patience when it feels like things aren't moving as fast as you would like them to. Everything happens in its right time, and sometimes things just can't be rushed. You can also call upon Micah to help you with your divine plan and show you what moves to make next. Now, I was guided to send energy to your third eye, right between your brow, to help you with this too. So let's look under time, right? The earth, time. Time is what we use to measure cycles. The cycles of the sun, the moon, the earth. Cycles of progress, cycles of age, and cycles of change. We are constantly in the middle of shifting cycles. Daylight, summer, winter, childhood, parenthood, ideas turning to manifestations. In order for any successful shift to occur, we must go through the entire cycle properly. Oftentimes we may find ourselves wishing, wanting, or wasting away our time, being stuck in the past or the future instead of being fully aware and present in the moment. And I feel like this is very powerful for you, that you need to spend your time in the present moment and regard it as a present. Whoa. Because in every single moment, there exists every single possibility in existence. If you found yourself wishing away your time, believing that everything will be better when blank happens, it is absolutely time to snap out of it. Nothing will ever happen if you keep your head in the future instead of the present. Tomorrow never comes. All you will ever have is now. If you can't do it now, you will never do it. There will be no hand coming out of the sky to make all your dreams come true. You must snap back to the present and make your own dreams come true right now. Only then will you find yourself exactly where you need to be. So I think this is a very important message for you. I'm also guided to draw the John Holland cards for you. The number with these are 4. Shuffle 4 times. Transformation. When transformation comes, there has to be a death of something for you to move into the next cycle. Oh my gosh. Love begins. I think this is love of your life, love of yourself, more appreciation for your home and your children. So a very powerful reading for you, I feel, Maria. I hope this really helps you. Now, you're welcome, Maria. Now, Jen Wentland, I am so happy to see you here. And Martha, I haven't forgotten you. Jen, I think I'm supposed to do the John Holland cards for you and the wisdom cards with the gold on them. I'm seeing 6 as the number for you. So it talks about heartache and loss. I think we all have experienced that. And look at the kind of downtrodden place that she's in. Sometimes we all can go here. But let's see the card after that. Telling you to choose wisely, that you have many different paths. Let's keep going. Sometimes you have to wait. Not so much fun. So I don't really feel that card applies. But look at the hope. Look at the bright shining. And you get through all the other stuff, right? And this is even in your weight loss. I see this. Keep your journey up, keep your hope up, keep the fiery light in your heart. This is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. Now look at the light in this being's hands. I also want you to imagine light in your hands. And when you are struggling with any problem, put this light of your hands that you imagine there from the angelic realm and put it over your heart. Put it over your head if you have a headache. And imagine this beautiful light healing anything, resolving anything. Sometimes if we take a deep breath and put light around us, things just resolve instantly, Jen. And I want you to feel the energy of that. And so I'm going to send this light. If you'll hold up your hands, I'm going to send this gold citrine light to your hands so that you can feel this. Love you, love you, love you. Let's do the golden wisdom cards. Let's see what comes out of those, right? I'm hoping. I'm knowing they're going to help you. 5 was a number even spoken into my mind right at that moment. Aha! Look at this. I am balanced, right? Look at her balance and all the things around her. That is what will bring you a lot of peace, happiness, and harmony. Whoa! Let me read the affirmation with this, okay? They even tell me that if you go to the gym and do the yoga ball thing, strengthen your core, that would be really powerful healing medicine for you too. I am balanced. Negative thoughts and self-criticism are diminishing your sense of worth. As such, you do not see the beautiful and unique qualities that you possess. At the core of your being, you hold endless love and creative ability. And I know how creative you are. Love and creativity are your true nature. The things you don't like about yourself, believe to be bad or are ashamed of, are as good and valuable as the things that you do like about yourself. Everything in our world consists of complementary opposites. Whoa! Yin and yang, or positive and negative charges, are a necessary part of life and exist in everyone and in everything. Without this, nothing in our world would exist. Love and accept yourself as you are, and your life will automatically transform. You don't need to change who you are, you just need to love yourself. And this I could repeat to my own self every day. Affirmations. I love and accept all of me. I love and accept the world as it is. There is nothing to change. There is only love. Now, I believe that this is such a powerful reading for you that I want to read the affirmations again. I love and accept all of me. I love and accept the world as it is. There is nothing to change. There is only love. What a beautiful message for you. Now, I think that the last person, last but not least, is one of my favorite women in the whole world. That would be Martha Ashcraft. So here we go, right? Martha, your reading is up. Now let me close my eyes a minute and see. They said to do the John Holland cards with you. They said do all three. Because you haven't experienced all three, they said please do all three for her. Whoa, well, you got it, Martha. So I'm going to start with the John Holland cards. I really feel like I need to shake them up a bit. So I'm going to take some minute to shuffle and mix these cards, Martha, so I get a really good reading for you. I know that you don't always get a chance to come on either. And so I'm so appreciative of your energy here today in the group. Sending gold light and love to the whole group. I love you all. Now they're saying with the John Holland cards, it's number 2. Oh, Martha. This is always an interesting card. Very powerful. It is kind of the devil card, the temptation card. Only you kind of know how this pertains to you. Now I'm supposed to look at something in that. Look how the person looks at the temptation, looks away. But you know what? I see him looking back at it again. So we're all tempted at times. It's not a bad thing. It's just you have an awareness now, right? So let's see what's behind this. Oh, things might be picking up in your life, right? Yeah. What happens after that? I love this. There becomes a harmony after you go through maybe a little bit. I feel like after the holidays is when you're going to really feel this card, the harmony. But that's a couple months. So watch your temptation. Don't speed too fast through life. Enjoy the moments. Remember, I keep talking about enjoying the moments, living in now, even if it's kind of tough. I think it pertains to all of us. I think those are beautiful cards for you on the John Holland. Now, let's go to the wisdom cards. I think they're very beautiful. I don't know why, but they're telling me to show you the front of the box, Martha. Woo. Isn't that a neat figure? Now they're telling me 8 with these cards, so here we go. Oh, man, Martha, what do you feel trapped in? Bondage. Look how trapped this being is. They are wrapped every way that you can be wrapped, right? They are wrapped within a living tree. They feel trapped, beyond trapped. Whoa. But remember this. There is a sea of love around you. And you need to remember that when you're feeling so trapped in your life. And at times we all do. Reach out to the people who do love you. And remember that this sea of love is powerful. Me, other people who truly love you. I've heard you talk about your brother and how much he loves you. There may be times when you need to when you're feeling more trapped, you need to take a break. You need to leave what makes you feel trapped just for even part of a day and see if that doesn't lift you up. Very beautiful cards for you. I don't know why, but I'm being guided to read to you. I think the bondage part you already kind of have figured out, but the sea of love, well, the bondage part I'm being guided to tell you the affirmation to kind of let that go, because these affirmations are very powerful. I don't know if you have a pen and a paper, but it would be helpful, and I'll read it a couple times. The affirmation with the bondage. I am free to do and be anything that I choose. I am free to go wherever I choose. My heart and mind are full of love and light. Whoa. Affirmations to free yourself from any bondage thinking. I am free to do and be anything I choose. I am free to go wherever I choose. My heart and mind are full of love and light. Now, the sea of love, I went right to it. There is a saying by the picture, and that doesn't happen with all of these cards. Do not dwell in the past, nor dream of the future, but rather concentrate the mind on the present moment. And this is by Buddha. So it's just something I keep reinforcing, that the present moment is a gift. We need to focus in. Bless your past, let it go, and embrace the present. This card signifies a positive change, which through releasing negative feelings associated with your past. It comes through releasing these negative feelings, this positive change. From a soul level, nothing is a mistake. Let me say that again, Martha. From a soul level, nothing is a mistake. In fact, there is no such thing, because on a higher level, everything serves a purpose. There is a cosmic rhyme and reason for everything, and even though we may not see it in all our experiences, they enrich us in some way. All helps to expand our awareness of life and love, and through this our wisdom grows also. Affirmations. I focus on the power of now. I bless and release the past, in the knowing that all has served a higher purpose. I embrace ever greater spheres of love. Now, I don't know why, but it's so important to read the affirmation to you again. I focus on the power of now. I bless and release the past. In the knowing that all has served a higher purpose, I embrace ever greater spheres of love. Now, I'm going to put a sphere of love around you with this lavender stone. And I'm actually going to draw them. And notice I kept drawing bigger and bigger circles from your heart. Whoa! Now, let us see here. Martha, Martha, Martha. If I can get your angel that you need. They're telling me 3 on these cards. Heaven and Earth, Archangel Metatron. Now, I don't know why, but I was seeing Metatron as I came up the stairs to do the readings. And here he comes through for you, Martha. Now, Archangel Metatron is a lot of times the right hand of God. He also, the color orange is associated with him. I'm asking you to eat more oranges and to have the orange color around you. Orange also stimulates more creativity from within us. Now, let me read you what the name of Metatron means. He's a very powerful healer. He sits at the right hand, Archangel of God. Archangel Metatron serves as the link between the human and the divine, the heaven and earth. Metatron is also the patron angel of children. Oh my God, Martha. Known as the heavenly scribe, Metatron is considered one of the mightiest of all angels, so hence his reputation as the king of angels. And he is said to be the record keeper of all that occurs in heaven. Metatron is the twin brother of the Archangel Sandalphon, which are the only archangels that were once mortal men. He was Enoch. Enoch was Metatron, and Elijah is Sandalphon. So what powerful, powerful, beautiful spiritual people they were even before they ascended to heaven. Now, let's read a little bit about this heaven and earth. Heaven and earth, human and divine, the flesh and the spirit. These polarities are often considered so different, and yet one does not exist without the other. The truth is that once integrated, this is the truth that once integrated truly sets us free. What if we couldn't exist without God, and God couldn't exist without us? What if we were God dreaming, God experiencing itself for pleasure, movement, and evolution? What if we were existing in the psyche of God, playing our roles, using free will to the extent that we choose, yet operating with that greater sphere of energy. We would have the power to create revolution and evolution within this space. We would be truly co-creators with God. When we connect to the idea that we are linked intricately to everything in existence, we become larger than ourselves. We become eternal. We become one with all who have come before us and those who will follow. All things become reflections of ourselves and reflections of God simultaneously. I think this is a very deep card, Martha. Once we realize that we exist in the state of oneness, we may begin to open up to the power and potential we hold on this space. Everything we do, we think, and believe affects the whole, yet most of the time we walk blindly through life, believing that we have free will, yet choosing to act based on personal fears and limitations, family, social, or cultural beliefs about what is and isn't the right thing to do. Or we act based on destructive beliefs or neuroses that we've developed through the various influences or traumas that we have experienced in our lives. When we act or attract from this place, the outcomes are generally mundane, very boring, and predictable, and not the product of free will, but rather the product of programming. The true use of free will occurs when we think and act from a place that is free and at one with the divine or God. Holding the power and potential of all that is, it comes from understanding that the true potential that exists within every moment and the understanding that everything we do and think affects what will occur in our life, what we experience, what we will experience, and that in turn will affect the whole of existence. When we integrate the idea that heaven and earth, the flesh and spirit, human and God, although polarities are one, and we have the power to affect and experience oneness with the whole, we will become conscious and awakened. And isn't that what we all want? To become more conscious of what we're doing in this whole world and how we as one person, we send ripples out and we impact everything around us. And I think of the beautiful children that are placed in your care and your love. God gave you gifts for a reason, Martha Ashcraft, because you make a beautiful impact upon children. Never forget this. There is such love in my heart for each and every one of you. I have enjoyed this time. I want to go back and make sure I'm not missing anyone. Martha, hello, my friend. I hope that each of these cards spoke to each one of you. I do think that this has covered all of you, that I haven't missed anyone, and I love you all. Goodbye for now.